This plant is Sericea Lespedeza. It's a very tall plant, and it's a legume. And the government paid us to plant it. We planted it all over the place. They told us it was good for wildlife, good for turkeys, and they would make us pay less tax in the riparian act if we would, like if you live by if you have a creek like this that goes through your property, they would pay you to plant Lespedeza Sericea. And if you could do that, they would take off some of your tax on your property tax, stuff like that. And so we planted it, and we put it in places because of these little tiny seeds. It said that that was good for your quail and upland birds and all that, and they would enjoy it. And the truth is, it is a good plant. Animals do eat it, and it's going to put nitrogen in the soil, and it doesn't do any harm whatsoever. But now in Nebraska, the government has decided they're going to fine farmers if they have it on their property. So you got to go out and buy poison and literally put cancerous poisons all over your farm to make sure you don't have any of this, because if somebody sees it, you're in big trouble in Nebraska. So the government will tell you 1 minute to plant something, pay you to do it, and then 10 years later suddenly start saying, hey, you're going to get fined for having it. And then make up a story about how it takes over everything. Well, it's been here a long time, and it's not taken over nothing. It only grows in full sunny areas with really poor soil. Like in this creek bottom here, it really likes this rocky soil. And I like the plant, but it's all about getting you to buy their poison spray because of Monsanto taking over the United States Department of Agriculture. That's what it's really about. So now we've got another plant on the hit list, Sericea Lespedeza. The same plant exactly that they paid us to plant. Even back then I was telling everybody, you know, why don't you just plant alfalfa? You're not going to get enough money to be making worthwhile. Just plant alfalfa. But no, they didn't want to make the little bit of cash that they gave them, so they planted it. Now you're going to be sorry, because the fine is a huge amount compared to what little bit they gave you to plant it. But that's the truth. Sericea Lespedeza, now enemy number 1 in Nebraska. And that's ridiculous because we were paid to plant it. Okay, that's really the truth.